Hi, this is Dr. Clyde. I wanted to show you how to use some documents that I recently posted to help you eat better. If you go to my website, drclydewilson.com, and you click on the words Fiercely Caring on the top, then it will bring you to this page. It lists the documents and gives you the link where you can download them. The first document that you should look at is the Nutrition Concepts reading. It'll explain to you the 4 macronutrients, what foods go into them, how to combine them so that you increase your metabolic rate, and is the basis for everything that follows. So then you go back to the documents list, the grocery list. Number 2 breaks the foods down by category within each food group. So you can see what are the omega-3, 6, and monounsaturated fats, what proteins are high, low in unsaturated versus saturated fats, vegetables and fruits, and starches based on their phytonutrient levels and how fast they digest. So the same concepts that you just learned in the reading previous to that, so I highly recommend you start with the first document first, then the grocery list, and then you use that information. If you're circling the foods in the grocery list, then of course you know that it's in the kitchen, ready to make the meals. And with portions, using those same food groups, you put your meals together. Of course, that's the basis for making recipes. But before we get to that, document number 3 is how to increase your vegetable intake, because if you just change that and nothing else, you're going to significantly improve your health, performance, weight loss efforts, even if you change nothing else. So what vegetables are typically best for blending versus steaming versus salad versus eating raw snacks, how to make a salad, how to make them taste better in general, and then we get to recipes. So these are for shakes. I don't use shakes that often anymore. I used to over 10 years ago, but for those of you who have busy days, you can use the vegetable shake or the complete meal shake, and I explain how to change them for different activity levels. I have a document that goes through mercury levels in fish, so for those of you who eat seafood, how much of each of the seafood where there's data can you eat per week, month, and year. And then finally, a meal planner and diary, so you can put in the foods that you're planning to eat to see how you're putting them together to see if you have complete meals, or afterwards to track what you've eaten for 5 days. Anywhere from 1 to 5 days per week is enough to give you a sense of how you're doing. So in total, we start out with the concepts, use those concepts to make the grocery list and the meal planner, and then the most important key thing to focus on, which is the vegetable piece. It's so often absent in meals that we get at home, at restaurants, and elsewhere. And then putting these ideas together to make recipes. If you're like seafood, what to think about for mercury levels and how to manage that, and then how to plan and log what you've done.